Have you ever noticed that when you first start talking to a girl, everything feels effortless? The replies are fast, the energy is fun, and it almost feels like you both can't wait to talk to each other again. You start thinking, maybe this time it'll actually go somewhere. But then after a week or two, the vibe changes. Suddenly, you're the one starting all the conversations. You're the one trying to keep things alive. Her replies get slower, shorter, colder, and you're left wondering, what the hell went wrong? Even though you were doing everything right. That pattern used to repeat in my life over and over again. Every time, it started great. She laughed at my jokes. We talked for hours. I felt that connection building. And then suddenly, I was the only one putting in effort. She'd stop initiating, stop showing interest, and I'd be sitting there replaying messages, trying to figure out what changed. I used to do what most guys do when this happens. I'd try harder. I'd text more often. I'd be extra nice. I'd give compliments. I'd make sure I was always available. Somewhere deep down, I thought, if I just show her how much I care, she'll like me back. But that's not how attraction works at all. The more I tried, the less interested she became. Meanwhile, I had a friend who, honestly, I didn't think was special. He wasn't better looking, didn't dress better, didn't have a cooler lifestyle. But girls treated him differently. They gave him attention, they were curious about him, they chased him. I couldn't understand what he was doing that I wasn't. On paper, I looked fine. I was confident, social, could talk to anyone. But when it came to actually going on dates or building something real, it almost always turned into a polite no. And when that keeps happening, it starts to hurt. You start questioning yourself, am I doing something wrong? Am I not enough? It took me years to realize that attraction isn't just about looks or money or how funny you are. It's about how she feels when she's around you. Every girl, consciously or not, places a man somewhere in her mind, either above her level, on her level, or below it. Now, when I say status, I don't just mean money or luxury. I mean how you carry yourself, how you talk, how you treat your time, how you handle pressure, and how other people respond to you. It's about your overall energy. Because if she feels like she's ahead of you in life, emotionally, socially, or mentally, she might like the attention, but she won't feel real attraction. Most guys think girls only care about money. And yes, money adds stability, but it's not the full picture. What really creates attraction is your self-respect, your standards, and your sense of purpose. If you respect yourself, if you have goals, if you're not desperate for anyone's validation, that alone raises your perceived value more than any car or outfit ever could. The problem is that modern society confuses men. On one hand, you're told, work hard, make money, be successful, and the right girl will come. On the other hand, women are told, be independent. Never rely on a man. So you end up in this loop where you keep chasing harder, thinking that if you do more, you'll finally be enough. But all that chasing just pushes her further away. In those early conversations, she's already reading your energy. If you act like her time is worth more than yours, if you reply instantly, if her silence makes you anxious, she quietly places you below her. And once you're in that position, attraction fades fast. But if, from the start, she feels you're calm, confident, not easily impressed, that you have your own life, and you're not looking for her validation, then suddenly she sees you differently. She starts to put in effort, reply faster, ask more questions, and even try to impress you. The key is being okay with not being chosen sometimes. You don't have to chase approval. That doesn't mean being rude. It means having boundaries. It means not being instantly available for every text, not agreeing with everything she says, and not accepting behavior that disrespects your time. Most girls, at first, will keep things safe and casual. They enjoy the attention without showing clear intent. And if you play along too long, just chatting, joking, never showing any real interest, you get locked in the friend zone. That's where flirting comes in. Good flirting isn't about constant compliments or trying to sound sexy. It's about creating a playful spark, a small sense of unpredictability. She shouldn't be completely sure whether you like her or not. That's what keeps things exciting. But what kills that energy is validation-seeking behavior. Don't ask, am I boring you? Don't chase her with double texts. Don't keep trying to prove your worth. Every time you do that, you shift the power dynamic and attraction fades. If she's not matching your energy, if she's replying late, never initiating or acting cold. Don't double your effort. Pull back, step away with self-respect. Give your attention to people who actually reciprocate it. For years, I avoided taking any risks. I wanted to play it safe. I talk like a friend, keep it light, never say anything bold, because I was afraid she'd stop talking to me. But what I didn't realize was that this safe approach was slowly killing all attraction. If you never make a move, you never give her a reason to see you differently. You have to take small risks, suggest a coffee, throw in a teasing line, make your interests known in a calm, confident way. Not every girl will say yes, but that's part of the game. Rejection hurts less than pretending not to care for weeks and still losing her anyway. To stand out, you need to act differently from most guys. Don't reply instantly every single time. Don't complain about life. Don't make your problems your personality. Girls notice these small things more than you think. If you're always negative or playing victim, she'll lose interest because attraction requires stability. She wants to feel that your life is in control. You don't need to be perfect, but you do need to have direction. Show that you're growing, that you enjoy life, that you have friends, hobbies, goals. When you're genuinely content with your life, people naturally want to be part of it. And remember, you can practice confidence. Confidence isn't magic. It's built through habits. The way you walk, talk, breathe, and react under pressure. Speak clearly. Hold eye contact. Stay calm when things go quiet. When you do that consistently, it becomes your natural personality, not an act. A lot of guys think money is the missing piece, but it's really about the attitude that comes with security. A man who feels secure doesn't chase. He doesn't beg. He doesn't overthink. And that calmness itself is attractive. You can learn that same behavior now by acting like your life doesn't revolve around one person, by walking away from disrespect, and by keeping your focus on growth. Nothing kills attraction faster than emotional pressure. Don't make her feel like you can't live without her. Don't turn early conversations into deep emotional confessions. Attraction should feel light, fun, and full of curiosity, not heavy or needy. Never lose yourself trying to fit into her frame. You don't have to agree with everything she says. You don't have to say yes to stay liked. If you never say no, you'll lose her respect. And once respect is gone, attraction soon follows. If she's constantly canceling plans, ignoring messages for days, or only texting when she's bored, you have to be willing to walk away. When you accept poor treatment just to stay in her life, she can't truly admire you. Think of conversations like throwing a ball. You send a message, then you wait for her to throw it back. But most guys panic when there's silence. They keep throwing more and more messages, and that's when she steps even further away. The right move is to stay still and let her come closer if she wants to. This takes patience and emotional control. You have to be okay with silence. If there's real attraction, she'll return the effort. And if she doesn't, you've got your answer. Move on without resentment. A lot of times, the girl was interested, but because you didn't trust yourself, you started overthinking, testing her, and acting nervous, and that killed the spark. You rejected yourself before she ever could. The moment you feel you're getting too emotionally attached to someone who hasn't chosen you, step back, recenter, focus on yourself. Because staying in that desperate emotional state only leads to pain. Your feelings don't prove that something special exists. They only show what's happening inside you. If you ignore all the signs, you'll end up stuck waiting for someone who's already moved on. Attraction isn't about perfection, it's about energy. How she feels around you. Whether she feels safe yet excited, respected but slightly challenged. That balance is rare, and it only exists when you respect yourself first. You don't need to be rich, tall, or flawless. You just need to raise your standards. Stop chasing people who don't match your energy, and move from fear to calm confidence. When you do that consistently, you'll stand out instantly, because most guys either chase too much or hide their intent completely. But if you can be warm, honest, playful, and still walk away when needed, you become rare. From now on, remind yourself, your time and attention are valuable. You deserve effort in return. Don't beg to be chosen. If someone isn't showing interest, let them go with peace, because the right ones won't make you prove your worth. They'll recognize it naturally. I hope this helped you. I will meet you with another video soon.